Okay. So I think we might have to do this just a little bit differently because my stream does not want to actually work. So for those who are watching this and going, is this a VOD? This is not a VOD. This was not streamed. I cannot get my stream to actually cooperate, and I refuse to get it to cooperate. So I'm going to let my players know. That way they are in the know of what's going on, that this is not going to be streamed, this is actually going to be recorded, just to make it easy. So... I'm still going to make sure that everything is all good to go. Okay. I think we'll just continue on with just the recording. So yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, yes, this was not not live. This was not on Twitch, so there's not going to be a Twitch VOD. So this is just going to be a me issue where I have to know that I recorded this. So yeah, it's all good. So yeah, let's just jump right in.
Whoa, chat.
Hello
Oh, wait,
there.
it's recorded.
Hello.
Hello, VOD viewers.
I killed the chat. They're gone.
I can't believe ya. How could
Man.
ya?
Yummy.
You ate them.
Yeah.
No. In your tummy.
But yes. Oh my goodness. So, okay. So with last session, you guys continued on to Sanctum, and it went very smoothly. Two people had left to go to where they needed to go, and that was all fine. But you guys got back very safe and sound. And from then, there on, you guys were on a little bit of a spree of figuring out some murders. You guys
Hell yeah.
finally got to...
Yep.
Brain, if that can work. You guys were able to figure out quite a bit of information, especially since someone has speak to the dead. That I was not prepared for, but that works. That's very helpful. That's a good spell. It's a very good spell. But you guys were able to get a lot more information from that, and you guys were able to catch the person who was committing this horrible crime. Well, multiple crimes. And yeah, I think past that, you guys, he's basically now in the sense detained, but you guys are all walking back to the castle. It is still dark. It's still night out. I would probably say, if there was a time, it would be probably close to around 2 in the morning at this point. But now you guys are just heading back to the castle with Wolfguard as he is holding the crazed guy. And trying to think of anything else that had happened past that. Yeah, I don't think there's really much past that. Yes, very much gone to the detective investigator groove. Very much true. But yes, is there anything you guys want to do real quick as you guys are walking back to the castle?
Hmm. Um. I'm not sure.
Okay. Octavia, Auric, anything you two would like to do?
Nothing specific.
Okay.
I mean, if so, okay. Forgive me. Are we back at the inn?
No, you guys are currently walking with Wolfguard to the castle since he has.
Okay, so we are still currently walking.
Yes.
Now, has her mom rejoined, or is she waiting there?
Trying to remember where you guys had last left her. I would assume that she would have gone also to the castle. Probably with some of those other elves that were also captured. Can't remember who had talked to the elves. One of the councilmen brought them all over to the castle, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. She's more than likely in the castle.
Wonderful. Well, as they're walking, she is going to be, just doing her absolute chipper. She's like skipping. She's literally like skipping and humming as they're walking. She might even be just playing too. 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
time for song, She's having a great time.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I will say, as like I said, you guys are heading back to the castle. Well, the moon is still kind of bright. I mean, it's not a full moon, but so you guys are very much able to see that there are some other people that are walking towards you guys, and one of them you instantly recognize because of the fucking fire and the fact that she's a literal fire genasi. You see Nyx standing and walking towards you guys alongside with James and Will as well. They seem to be coming towards you guys. I will say it's kind of easy to tell that they have a look of confusion on why you guys are up, but also seeing that Wolfguard is holding somebody, then a look of confusion, more towards who the hell is Wolfguard carrying. But the two go up to you guys and just go, what are you see James going up to you guys and saying, what are you guys doing up so late? It's like early in the morning. Did something happen?
Oh, well, we're coming back from crime scenes.
Oh, crime scenes? What?
And we solved a murder. Multiple, actually.
Oh. Oh, jeez. I've completely forgot that that was going on. There was just been so much going on with that and some other things as well. Jeez. And James just looks up at Wolfguard and then towards the guy that he's holding. And just so he must be the guy then, I guess.
Indeed. That would be the individual.
Huh. Well, I'm very happy that you guys were able to solve that. That was definitely a giant pain in our asses and a giant issue, especially with people almost freaking out thinking they'd be next. What caused this guy to do all these? Like, this is not common at all.
He was
The stuff
corrupted.
about him being, yeah, the stuff about him being possessed by his weapon. Were we all aware of that, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think so, yes. Because I think you
It
guys
seemed like
would
he
have.
was being.
Sorry. That's a backseat.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, no, not good. It seemed like he was being corrupted by the weapon he was using.
A corrupted weapon? Holy shit, what? How the hell's... And he just cannot wrap his mind around, like, a corrupted weapon. But,
I believe it was connected to one of the gods.
oh my... That's one of the gods? What? That just is... That just does not make sense. And he still is really... He even is, like, grabbing his head as he's just trying to piece why this would be the way it is. Like, a god and corrupted weapons. James just looks fucking baffled, but looking at Will, he just is nodding along. He doesn't seem that freaked out by it. He just seems more intrigued about the fact that it was a corrupted weapon, especially that it came from a god. And even Will chimes in. He just goes, so you guys more than likely have it. It's contained, right?
We gave it to the officials.
Okay, that's really good. We definitely do not want someone to get any kind of hands on that. No matter whose hands or Paul's or whatever. We don't need anybody touching that.
Agreed.
But-
Have you seen a situation like this before?
Not seen it. And he wraps his hand around his chin. He just goes, I have read stories about things happening in the past, like years and years ago. But that is just strange. And he looks over at the guy and goes, because even for halflings, like, you would not expect them to be that easily corrupted. They're not... They usually have good souls.
I think it had a great influence, like much, much more than what a person should be able to take.
Interesting. Still, that is so
He was
bizarre.
even causing his hands to change color.
Oh, that's even worse. I think I've only read one story about that happening. But like I said, that's years ago.
Yeah, it's quite an odd phenomenon.
Yeah.
After all, hold on. No. And you look down and Eloin's hands are changing color.
Oh.
Are you okay?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, jeez, that would have been really bad if somehow there was something corrupted about you. That,
Bit of gallows humor.
yeah, Gotta have a little bit of humor, especially in dark times.
Yeah.
I suppose I can understand that.
Yeah. Well,
Strange concept, that dark times. Just.
yeah. Well, we got some people that are, and I know you guys might not like this, how I'm gonna phrase it, but we have some officials that they're pretty good with understanding magic and their source, so they're probably going to be taking a look at it. And like I'm going to say, they're not going to touch it. They know how to do magic without having to touch things, so we are going to keep obviously a good watch on them so that if they do touch it, we're able to contain that situation and not let it go too far. But I am very curious, especially since Seth came from a god, that why would the gods make a weapon that corrupts a mind? Makes no sense.
I suppose if a less scrupulous god was in need of a pawn.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Hell, there's even one that likes feeding on people's suffering. She's not a good one, and the fact that she even had worshippers is scary enough. Either way, we should probably get our criminal into one of the cells below. That way we can do a trial, and obviously it's pretty apparent he's guilty, but gotta be fair.
Well, due process.
And then she remembers she literally caught him with the murder weapon and stops.
It'll be a quick trial, but still a deserved one.
Yep. Everybody gets one, even if it's very apparent. And when he says the very apparent part, his eyes just kind of look at the guy very intently, and just looks back at you guys. It's like, ugh. I don't think he's gonna be able to worm his way out of his situation. Oh, shit. Damn, I lost something real quick. Okay, we're gonna set that there. James, how about you go fetch some of the other guards? Especially since we've actually finally got some guards at this point. Tell him you might need 2 people to carry the guy. He may be short, but it might be entertaining to watch him be carried by 2 people. And James just goes, yeah, I would be very back. And he just scurries off. And he almost even trips over himself from running. But Will turns his attention from James back to you guys. And looks more intently at you, Octavia.
Yes.
There has been something going on since you guys had left. And he even points over to the bulletin board. As I can see, we got a boatload of papers from individual looking for you.
Oh?
Yeah. He first came by, I think what was it? He looks over at Wolfguard. Was it the first day they left or the day after they left? And Wolfguard begrudgingly just goes, same day they left. Goes, correct. Yeah, forgot. It's a bit out there for situations. So, yeah, very lucky. But he continues. This individual, he came by.
How many chicken sandwiches of the mini ones do you want?
Just too many ones, please. Yes.
He came by. He was offering a reward. Just to see if we knew.
Oh?
Yeah. Just to see if you were here.
Oh.
This-
What did he look like?
Hold on. I actually gotta.
You want me to drop his avatar so that it's easier to describe?
Yes, please.
Of course. My pleasure.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
This was planned. By the way, this was planned much before anything.
Oh god.
Ooh.
This has been planned.
Oh no.
Oh, it's the guy.
You.
It's him.
And he's an elf, correct?
Eluin pops back out of invisibility. Specifically greater invisibility. She just burnt a 4th level spell slot.
Oh, jeez.
Oh wow.
Damn.
She was terrified there. She was literally ready to book it as far as she could. On the off chance that it could have been someone from her home.
Yeah. I'll say, Will describes the elf that, like I said, you hear his description, and it's definitely however you are probably feeling.
She goes, "Oh, is he my uncle?"
I guess so. He came by and asked us if we've seen you. Now, granted, we
Very
were not too sure if we should have said anything, so we gave him limited amount of information.
Huh.
We said we might have seen
for
you.
the future. Well, thank you for being so considerate, but he's completely fine to tell information too.
I understand. It's just we have some people that come here for refuge, and sometimes
No, completely. Like, that is a very smart policy.
Yeah. But later on, after he had put up one of the papers for rewards, every single day, and I am not kidding, every single day, a new one would show up with a higher reward.
Oh no.
We, at some point, took them down because they was taking up all the bulletins, because people actually were having real concerns of things that were going on. After we had done that, there was more. And yeah, I would say this person's very much looking for you.
I can understand that. I don't know why though. I told my theater to tell him that I was out adventuring on the off season.
I have no clue. I'm not sure if the theater had told him or what. My only guess is still very concerned, or hell, some people just don't want others adventuring. I've also seen something like that happening too.
Where did he head off to?
He just went down the same path as he entered. As everybody has entered. So my only guess is either back to where he came from, or... And he pauses for a second. He's like, well, he couldn't have gone to any other village. A lot of them are a bit further north. Most of the other places are more east. And down south, there's not hardly any villages. I mean, there's the one lady that lives down there with her machines, but that's about it.
She sounds incredibly interesting, and I'll have to meet her soon. But do you know what direction he went?
Like I said, my only best guess is probably to wherever he's from. I assume Atheabus?
Yes. But I don't know if he would. If he's trying to find me, I don't know if he would make that journey all the way back if he figured out I was here.
I have no clue. I mean, the fact that the papers would come back almost immediately could mean a lot of things. Either he has people who come out here at night to put up more papers, or what? I have no clue.
Oh, he is a very persistent, very persistent person.
I can tell. There's like almost, what,
Mhm.
20 pages of paper here?
My goodness.
And we've had to take down at least... And he counts on his hand for a second. What, like 7? Jeez.
Wow. Well, if he or any of his employees come by this evening, please feel free to tell them we're staying at the inn.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that for you.
Thank you.
No problem. But, and as he's about to like continue, you guys all hear just footsteps, fast moving footsteps coming behind him. And you just hear the clanking of armor against each other as these two pretty decently sized humans in really intricate armor come over, and they look over at Wolfguard and they ask him about the person, and he just willingly hands him over, like, here, take him. And they both head back over to the castle, with James taking up his spot right next to Will like he was before. And he looks over at everybody and going, okay, I think everything's set in place for the guy. Is there anything else that needs to be happening, or are we good to go to bed? Because I'm tired. And Will just looks over at you guys with a look of, is there anything?
I
I
don't
can
believe
think of.
so. Do you guys have anything you need to do?
No, I don't.
Are you alright? You seem shaken.
Sorry, I just thought it might have been someone else.
I see.
So, you know this person?
Me or him?
What'd you say?
Oh, she said me or him, meaning like Auric.
You.
I didn't know if you were asking Octavia or Auric.
You.
Oh, yeah. That is almost definitely my uncle, Mr. Honey. The description and the employees and the persistency.
Thank the gods.
Actually, could I make
You're
a
gonna love him.
can I make a history check for what Orc would have heard about Mr. Honey, if anything?
Oh, so
Same.
much.
Yeah, go for
Same
it.
here.
So much.
Same here.
Go for it.
That is an 11.
Have we, as the party, actually found out at any point that Octavia is Mr. Honey's niece?
I think that's up to if Octavia has ever mentioned it. I honestly
She
Don't know.
would not, because as much as she knows, right?
That's a
She knows it's like a
24.
social faux pas.
Yeah.
However, 24. Okay. First and foremost, you can tell by her face. Like, she has a honey's face.
Oh no,
And
as in
second-
like no, I'm meaning for the history check.
Ah.
Oh, you're gonna know so much. Yeah, no, you both would have figured that out without her ever saying it. Like, how she carries herself, what she looks like, her hand magic, like you guys would have clocked it.
I see. Ah, lovely. I suspected it somewhat. I can't lie, but I'm sure I'm going to love him. All I've heard.
You will. He's so nice.
Sounds like an absolutely pleasant fellow.
He really is. He'll actually be really excited to meet you both.
Yeah.
Should be a pleasant time.
Yeah.
Hold on, do I have message?
Do I have message? 5 Discord beeps at the same time.
Auric? No. Message. Auric, Melis Honey is a piece of shit. But don't
Correct.
tell Octavia. Her little heart couldn't break. No, her little heart couldn't take it.
Real and true.
Duly noted.
Think of every horrible fictional, like, billionaire.
Yes,
Combined.
Martin. Yes, Eloin did just jim the camera.
She should.
That's awesome.
The players know so much about this OC of mine, but the characters. Thing is Octavia is incredibly naivety is a very intricate part of her character, and so like she genuinely thinks he's a good man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. But since so everybody is pretty much all good.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys were wanting to go back to the inn or the castle or
Castle, I think, yeah.
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 okay. So with that, you see James, he's leaving the area to go back to his home. Will and Wolfguard actually kind of stand together and start talking about some stuff in a very low whisper while the three of you head back to the castle and back to your guys' rooms. And for the rest of the night, it's very peaceful. It's very nice. Sleep and trance is wonderful. It's very peaceful. Nothing too out of the place happens. But obviously, the whole not needing a lot of sleep. So for Auric, you're just kind of up after some time. I think no, half elves don't get that. So for a while, for Auric, you'll just kind of just be doing whatever Auric likes to do before everybody else gets up. Oh, I was just saying, like, whatever Auric usually does before, like, everybody else gets up, since it's I'm being distracted. My brain can't keep it together.
You're doing great.
Same here, honestly. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think let me rephrase it. With the not as much sleep as needed for Auric, you're just kind of up doing kind of just whatever you typically like to do when you're up.
I think Orc.
Oh, go for it.
So you would just spend that time and then doing that.
Doing what? It kind of was cutting you out a little bit.
It literally cut out, and it sounded like you said he'd spend his time fucking and doing that. And I went, huh?
Oric is
went-
many things, but he is not a fuckboy.
Oh,
He would
right,
go
well-
find a
Alright,
good
we're
book.
being recorded. I probably shouldn't do a moan joke.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Oh my goodness. But yeah, what were you? What you doing?
He goes to find a good book for journaling and just does that for a few hours.
Okay. Yeah. I'd say you actually find like a really nice, very handmade, handcrafted, beautiful journal with
You're doing amazing, King.
actually what looks like handmade paper as well, like really handmade. It's
Ooh.
very nice done. Has like little stains to be
I
on
love good
purpose.
stationary work.
Yes. But yeah, during
Yeah.
during the rest of the time, as everybody else is waking up, and everybody is getting themselves dressed and ready for the day. Speaking robotic, thank you. As you guys are leaving your guys' rooms with everything that you need, you actually look down the railing to see not only your mother, Octavia, but you also see Will and Ravine alongside a couple kind of like well-dressed individuals as well, and they all seem to be talking about something kind of important.
He's going to excitedly run up to them.
I assume for Oric and Ella, when you follow behind her.
yeah.
Yeah, we've somewhat less enthusiasm.
They're not skipping as they walk.
They're waking up still, even if they've been up for
Valid.
hours.
Mm.
Yep.
So as you guys go up to the group, Ravine looks over at you guys and notices that you guys are coming towards them, and he could you not do that? You cat? I don't need you on my lap. Bad. She's trying to help. She's not. No.
Gotta kiss him.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, her lane is behind me, not in front of me.
Rich cat behavior.
Yep, she knows better. So like I said, Ravine looks over at you guys and kind of does a double take as he realizes that you guys are up and about, and he realizes who he's talking to, and he looks directly at you, Octavia, and just goes. He starts actually just shaking his head. He looks like he's about to say something, but then he stops himself. He just starts shaking his head like, don't come over here.
She pauses as she walks and raises an eyebrow.
As he notices that and stops shaking his head, but then it kind of just becomes too late when the two people that he's talking to, or was talking to, and they were still talking, look past your mother and looks directly at you and goes, "Hey, You are not supposed to be here, lady. What are you doing all the way out
Oh,
here?
well. Huh? What do you mean by that?
Why are you all the way out here and not in a Theobus doing what you're supposed to be doing?
Well, because I took a break. I took a time to go adventure.
The one that has been talking to you is like a really nice, well-dressed human, and she kind of just sighs and just goes, "Look, I understand people need breaks, and that's a-okay. But there are a lot of people waiting for your shows. That,
Oh no, I worked it out with the director and everything.
yes, but it's been a little bit too long, is what we're trying to say. It's been too long.
Oh, why didn't he reach out?
Pardon?
Oh, she said, "Oh, why didn't he reach out?"
Because while we had learned about your little departure for a brief moment, your uncle, on the other hand, mildly was tolerating it, to say the least, and has now since want you back. Because obviously you have shows that are lined up, and there's also new productions that are being put in place that he really would like you to be part of, and there are just a whole bunch of work that has to be done back in Atheapus, and you're not there. We thought your little adventure would stay in Atheapus where we could see you. But now you're all the way out here.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was like a distance limit on the request.
Well, I mean, it really wasn't stated, but it's just more of a, we want to keep an eye on you, and when you're this far away, it makes it really hard to keep that whole eye on you, you know?
I've gotten a lot better actually. I killed a dragon recently. I don't think you need to keep an eye on me.
You did what?
You killed a dragon.
She smiles.
Oh, you child. You could possibly have not killed a dragon. Those are
No, I assure
dangerous
you I did.
monsters.
I pull the skull out of it. I pull the skull out of the bag of holding.
Now
Oh,
that,
fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
now that is decoration, to say the least. You guys must have just gotten that from some antique around here.
No, they're not theater
Shall I cast
friends.
Speak with
This is real.
I can get it to talk to us if you want. I can ask it who killed it.
Oh,
You
Octane.
really can if you want to see.
Oh, you darling. And you see her just shaking her head really kind of slowly, and you even see the other person also just kind of like not really taking all this serious. But the original one that was speaking just,
Yeah, they straight up think she's just pretending, yeah.
oh, you theater kids, always having fun, make believe, and making up stories about things that have happened. I understand. There's 1,000 stories of people who have killed dragons. And I understand your enthusiasm. Hell, actually, one of the productions is just about that. It's about this great warlock and his pack with the archdevil, and how he went and killed a dragon. And guess what? They want you to be playing as the archdevil. Now that sounds wonderful for
Oh.
you, I believe. I mean, she's just as beautiful. I mean, you fit right in. I can see you're getting a little bit of some. Oh, what is the word? And they're even like tapping like their face just to remember the words. Like, what is
Xavier
it?
thinks of the word independence.
No, method acting. That's what it is. Going out of your way, acting like you done it when you haven't.
I can attest
Oh,
that
but
everything
it-
she's been saying is true.
They're really
And-
not pretending. They're not that good at theater.
She looks at you, being very blunt, but very true.
And
Also
Yeah,
true.
It's at Ulrich.
And, sir, and why should I believe that statement? I don't know who you are, but I do know who Octavia is.
Oh my goodness, these are my friends. This is Elowen. This is Auric.
And she's so excited to show you guys, especially because like her mom's there. But she's also excited to show Mr. Honey's fucking main lackeys. Most likely Lola. Let's get real. It's probably Lola. But she's so excited to show Auric and Elowen. She's like, these are my friends.
Your friends.
Mhm.
And how long have you considered them friends?
I'd say the entire time I've been gone.
Really? And how did you meet them?
We all started the adventure together.
Mm-hmm. And I assume that
There are others,
happened.
but I'm not sure where they went.
Mm-hmm. And I assume this all happened while you were in a Theobis in that slightly above average tavern, I assume.
One I volunteer at. Well,
She wouldn't say volunteer. The one I do extra performances at? Yeah.
Yes, of course, that one. Of course, that tavern is full of everything happening there.
I am.
Especially with everything happening very recently. I adore that tavern, and she does not adore the tavern. You can see it. She's not hiding it. She's just saying it with her words that she loves the tavern, but she doesn't. Well, either way, Miss Octavia, you are still needed back in Atheapus. Pronto, young lady. You have a lot of things to be part of. A lot of stories, future productions, a couple new things as well. But obviously, if you come with us, you can't be doing all this. None of this adventuring. It's too dirty, too dangerous for someone like you. And that's not what your uncle would want.
Oh, I don't think that's very fair.
And why is that?
Not.
Because I don't think it's a bad place.
This little town is not a bad place.
I solved a murder here last night. I'm doing great for myself.
Oh, really? You solved a murder. Oh, we just love having fun, don't we?
Multiple ones, yeah.
And she has this big, giant, toothy grin that is. You can tell that she does not want to be smiling, but she's smiling anyways. Oh, Octavia. First, you tell me you killed a dragon. Hell, you even bring me out a skull and puts skull in quotation marks. And now you tell me you solved a little murder? A little murder.
And we liberated the camp that everyone was being kept in. That's how Mom's back.
Oh, that's how. And she turns her head very slowly towards your mother. That's how you're back. Well, that definitely makes things a lot easier. A little bit complicated, to say the least, but very interesting nonetheless. But, and she claps her hands, and a couple people kind of file inside the building. We still need you. So, you either.
Oh, well, my extension shouldn't expire until a couple months.
She's recalling the paperwork.
Mm-hmm. Now, did they use the correct paperwork that is assigned to you? And not just any other of the actors?
Well, it was signed off by director and authority, so I wouldn't imagine they'd get that wrong.
Okay. And you see her just kind of looking up towards somewhere above. Her hands just kind of kept together in front of her, like not clasped together, but just kind of just together.
This is the most manager with rebellious star. She's like, yeah!
Well, your uncle's very much not gonna like this.
I don't know why. I'm having a fantastic time and I'm learning so much and I'm becoming a better performer.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
How so?
Well, I could show you if you want.
That would have to be a little bit of a later
Or
time.
not.
A later time.
Not. Okay, of course.
But still, your uncle is very worried. He already had to come out here to try to talk to the councilmen. And she very much is not sure if that's how they're actually called. But you see Ravine just kind of hesitantly nod and go, "Yeah, that's our name. That's our title." And he kind of just scoots away so that he's not in the limelight. And she just continues, "Right, he already came out here to try to talk to one of you. And they very much did not want to give any sort of information to him."
Well, I think they did that for safety, which is a good thing.
That very much is true, but in the case of someone's status as big as yours, I mean, you're no princess, but a status as big as yours, I mean, anybody
I
would
just
be
so
concerned.
happen to be.
Oh, you are?
In fact,
Yes.
I'm thinking of recommending her to my family. Hold on, check DMs.
You got it.
Lore! Hell yeah. Speaking of which, I don't know what the lore is happening. I'm just here for it. I'm so excited. Yeah. I'll take Octavia is openly, actively being taken advantage of for $5 billion.
In fact, quite frankly, I'm thinking of recommending her to my family, playing the courts of Ravencrest.
Oh, Ravenquest. A name that we have heard a little bit about. A very high standing.
Exactly. Think of the social influence, the acclaim it could bring, not to mention the money.
I want you to make me a persuasion check with advantage on that one.
Of course. Well, would it be persuasion? Or would it be deception? Because I have no intention of bringing Octavia to fucking Ravencrest.
if
I'm staying as far away from there as fucking possible.
if you want to do deception, you definitely can.
Oh, I'm going deception because I have expertise in deception.
Nice.
B, I have no intention of actually bringing her there or recommending her to. Okay, that's a natural 1 and a 16. That is a 26.
You mention all of that, especially the money, and it's like her eyes glow.
Think of what this could do for the honey name.
Yes, especially with someone as talented as Octavia. Almost like
Exactly.
almost like a little tour. Obviously, we have a Theobus, but also your kingdom.
Yes.
I would definitely have to run this by her uncle. he definitely might change his mind. Especially if we can get her to some of the other cities.
You should
She would
tell
be
him.
And
phenomenal.
Octavia, who believes this hook, line, and sinker, because even though she's a great actress, she, naive.
Gullible.
She goes,
Yeah, exactly.
she goes, you should tell him that my adventuring and my friendship would help make this an easier deal.
And she looks over at one of the other one that came with, who had also been talking to the other councilman. And you see their mouth kind of moving between each other. And they eventually look back at you and go, "We will talk to your uncle about that. Especially if it is possible. We could definitely do and make some arrangements. It will definitely take time. As much as he would still love to see you, but
Well, he's always welcome to see me. We're staying here in the inn.
yes, but he did try to see you, and you weren't here.
Well, we were busy. I was solving murders. You must understand I can't be in two places at once.
That is true.
You were on diplomatic missions.
That is also true. Well, I guess we are leaving here empty-handed, sadly. And her teeth are grinding at that part.
Oh, Mom's not going back with you?
Well, she only would if you would go back, but if
Oh,
you
no.
if you are staying here, she doesn't want to be too far away from you. And I don't blame her. Her
Oh, no, I
mother's
thought she was going to go back to Dad's apartment.
well, that's the situation.
The Honey family hates her father, by the way. Just a
Yeah.
gentle reminder.
Yeah. Well, like said, she really rather be close to you, especially since she's been, I guess, missing for a while. And we don't.
22 years.
Yep.
And she's the very odd, serious Octavia.
22 years.
22 years.
Actually, wait, fuck, I did the math wrong. Octavia's only 21.
20.
16 years.
16 years. Yes. 16 years without a mother. I can see why she'd rather stay here. That way she's close to you.
Mhm.
Can't convince her any other way, even if I tried my heart out. But as long as she is safe here, I guess it's fine.
She's more than safe with us. I trust my life with my friends, and they trust me with theirs.
I'm glad you have such blind faith in people you barely know. But I'm happy for you.
Of course.
But if you don't want to
Don't you have, like, paperwork you gotta go do?
Oh, yes, of course. A lot of paperwork. We will probably be back in a good while. There's a lot that we have to take
Oh,
care
well.
of.
Always a pleasure to see ya.
Yes, it's always a pleasure to see you too, dear. And I hope you have a lot of fun with your friends.
I do. It's really nice, actually, having friends, you know?
Mhm.
Well, maybe you don't know, too.
Oh my goodness, that would be fucking perfect for a fucking vicious mockery.
Octavia, they could never make me hate you.
I have one
It can
question
be
for
exhausting sometimes, but they could never make me hate you. You could never make me hold a drop of resentment in my heart for you. You are too pure.
I have one question, Leanne.
Yeah.
Does,
Yeah.
Does Octavia have vicious mockery?
Yes. she's a
Yes, she does.
bard. That's the bard.
She wasn't trying to
cantrip.
cast it, but yes, she does. Also, I love your characterization of
Octavia!
Lola. This is fucking amazing.
Drop another
Hold on,
diss track,
this is
and my life is
this-
yours.
I just have to do
Thank you,
something.
Martin, for that joke.
I just have to do something just real quick.
What's I'm trying to think of a Kendrick parallel of just trying to think of who would fucking be Drake.
But you say that last part and you see almost like a blood vessel forming on this girl's face. But she's somewhat keeping herself composed. It's like, yes.
Lola does not get paid nearly enough for this bullshit.
Well, I guess we'll just leave you here. And hopefully the next time we come by, you're actually here, young lady. Because that's not going to be good if you're not.
Knows? Adventuring's pretty wild. You know, I have a mending spell. You can always use that.
Yes, please use that next time.
Never called.
That is very true, Starch. Starch type. That was like watching someone with a propeller beanie and lollipop flip someone off. Glorious.
Oh, goodness. That's perfect.
Real?
That's fucking perfect. But as they blah 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 vampire.
Oh god, Strahd.
No. Vampires don't exist in my world. At least not yet. I say that.
But when they do, send it my way.
Oh.
No, but there's another being. That'll be later.
No.
That's not good. What do you mean? What do you mean? Elaborate. What do you mean?
Hold on, let me find something.
Sol, what do you mean? Please, elaborate.
I don't think they should. I think
Expand
they
upon this, please.
That's all I will give.
want to kiss vampires.
That's all I will give.
I'm here to kiss vampires.
Yes.
There is a being.
Yeah.
I love beings. That's
They're
my
so
favorite.
Cute.
On toast?
Oh my goodness. I'm keeping that. I'm fucking keeping that.
What?
You said I love beings, they're my favorite. And I said on toast. Oh, wait! Is that what we're implying? Yippee!
But
I love beings on toast.
oh my goodness.
Almost as much as I love the human beings in this call.
Yay!
Oh. Sending you all so much love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sending you all so much beams.
Oh my goodness.
What am I
In your
gonna do
post
with all of them?
box.
You better not.
In the post box.
I'll send it right back. It's like, oh man, I
Don't
got
you
some.
dare.
It's like, oh man,
Don't you
got...
fucking
world
dare send my
beans.
beans back. That is considered a declaration. No, that is considered a hate crime in the United Kingdom.
Like beams.
I could so make a Boston Tea joke right there.
The Boston Tea Party, but with baked beans.
I'll throw it in the river.
No wonder they threw that shit.
Into the river we go.
What are you talking
Into
about?
the river.
It's when we threw a bunch of tea into the
Oh
Boston
yeah, because
Harbor.
things are made differently and have different ingredients in the USA, of course.
Yep, because we're weird.
Yep.
Hey, at least we
And
got
you
your
don't know
mood
what
Red
sugar is.
Hey, I know what sugar is.
I
It tastes
love
weird.
corn syrup.
I've actually had.
From Ohio. My blood is corn syrup.
Oh no, I've actually tried Coke that is from Mexico. that
Imagine
has
having
sugarcane.
Coca-Cola that actually has real sugar in it.
I have. I've tried it. It's disgusting.
That's what Coca-Cola is here. What? are
Yeah.
you talking about?
I've
Well,
had
to be fair,
The
to
American
be fair,
palate
I
is not used to
usually
cane
have.
sugar. The American palate is not used to cane sugar.
Mm,
For us,
Whereas
it
Coca-Cola
tastes.
here doesn't still have. Whereas Coca-Cola here doesn't still have cocaine in it.
I
They might be
wish.
putting it back. They might be putting it back. / lighthearted / J.
/ maybe.
Solid maybe. Solid maybe.
Could happen. Weirder things
Could
have
happen.
happened.
Well,
Weirder things have happened, actually.
luckily enough, I only drink Pepsi.
We're a
Yeah,
Pepsi
yeah.
household too, but I love Mountain Dew with all my heart and soul.
And that is
Soul.
enough. Hi.
Wow, you're in my soul.
I have no soul. My sister.
No.
My sister traded for a Klondike bar.
Hilarious.
Salad.
I have no soul.
I don't. And I also kicked the box that I'm supposed to be in. I kicked it, threw it away, and I lost it. So I have no box.
Oh no.
Damn.
So when it says I think outside the
No
box, I mean
box.
that literally.
Nice.
But yes.
I am going to very quickly grab a snacky snack. I will be back in approximately 30 seconds. Please do not
Yay.
hesitate for me.
I will be counting. 1.
Okay. When I shut the door, then you can speed run.
1.
Speed run, start.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness. I couldn't find my jingling keys. I'll have it. My only soundboard is this.
I'm back, stop the clock. I'm back, stop the clock.
You're late by 0.39876 hours. Cause yep. Keep that intact.
How close was that to actually 30 seconds?
I have no clue. It probably was about 30 seconds.
I think
Fridge
you're way
isn't
quicker.
that
Hi,
far.
I'm the one haunting this.
Ah.
You're
Oh,
way quicker,
whoa!
What is
Holly.
that? Is that a ghost? Some kind of creature?
I heard ghosts.
Toast. Oh, wow,
Yeah,
wow,
Nancy
wow,
in here.
wow.
I believe this call has been satanized.
Yep.
Many times over.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him go. Yeah, Mr.
He's
Honey,
boogieing.
my best worst blurbo.
My jaw dropped when I realized Mr. Honey was today.
I knew he was today, and I was about to type in chat like y'all ain't ready, and I was like, no, I gotta
I
let them
can't
forget
believe
it.
I'm joining after Mr. Honey.
I'm going to bite him and follow through.
I'm strangling him.
There will be a missing
100%
I
chunk.
cannot
Jaw.
wait for you. I cannot wait for you
100%
to
jaw
know
power. 30
Yeah.
seconds, just once.
Yeah. Okay.
him. It's the whole like urban legend. Well, not even urban legend, but like the whole like you can bite through your finger.
Just like how you can rip off your ear.
Yeah, because your body stops you because of the pain, but your jaw is strong enough.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Because you can bite through a carrot without problem,
Yeah.
and a carrot is less strong than a finger.
Yeah. Like that, just like with your ear. You can't technically rip off your own ear.
You can, yeah.
well,
Also, sorry about the burp. I just chugged some Mountain Dew.
You're all good.
Leanne,
didn't even hear
you're
it.
all good.
If we would have known, you would have heard a bunch of us laughing.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm locking back in. I'm clocking back into Dungeons and Dragons.
Clocking back in for your, what is it, 7 to...
My regular
something.
shift.
Yeah.
Clocking back in for my
Your
regular
shift at the
shift.
D&D factory.
Yes.
Exactly.
I hope your
I hope
union
it
will.
opens
production line.
tomorrow.
But yes.
Don't give them nothing that they don't pay you for.
Real.
You don't owe them shit.
Yes. But D&D. So, after they kind of just accepted that you're not going to be coming with them. They kind of just head out.
Get fucked, Lola.
Yeah, they kind of just all head out, and the door kind of closes behind them, and you're now just in a very empty hall with Ravine, and I cannot remember who else I had said. Was it Will? I think it was Will.
Me, Will, and
Octavia's mom.
yeah.
Yes. Ravine looks over at you guys and just goes, I am so sorry. We tried stopping them from coming inside.
They don't really respect things like rules.
Yeah, you would really think that some people do.
Also, for players, her mom's name is Asteria. She calls her mom, so I know that might be a little hard to remember, but Asteria.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, she goes,
They don't really know, well, they know what rules are, but they think they don't need to follow them.
that just
Wonderful archetype of person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite kind, in fact.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. Hopefully, I mean, it's not likely you'll have to see them again, but good thing to know you'll get along.
oblivious, queen, oblivious.
Yeah. But I mean, they came by, so there is that. Originally, they were going to be trying to do what they tried to do the last time they were here, which was look around the castle. Can't really be having them do that.
Well, knowing that they're here, surely he's not too far, I'll just talk to him and get the whole thing sorted out. It won't be any problem.
I have no clue. It just, weirdly enough, it was just them that came charging on over. So we told them, hey, can't be having anybody. So it was the two that came up and was trying to barge on in.
Excuse me.
You go, that's very odd.
Yeah. But so far, it looks like everything's okay on your end, at least.
Yeah, well, I might not be the best, but I'm pretty good about making sure I read papers.
Yeah. Yeah, you would think they would too, but... But besides that... he looks over at Will and then back at you guys and go, well, we do have some good news for you, though. While we were all gone, dealing with the situation with those strange individuals, when we came back, we had gotten news that the little army to help with Eltron is actually all set to go. A lot of them are still going to be a bit awkward with their weapons. Some of them have actually really caught on. Like, a couple of them, I think they chose some of the arrows, like the bow and arrows, and you would think they are seasoned rangers. I am shocked with how well they've handled all this.
Excellent to hear.
Yeah. But a lot of them, they're pretty much ready to go. We really couldn't. We tried to adjust a budget on what we could get them. Some of them have good-ish armor. Like, at least a couple of them have, like, chest plate. A lot of them were okay with having leather armor. I think we got at least 2 people that are willing to just stay in the back and help with healing, so they don't want to wear any armor, so that's a plus. We didn't have to spend a little bit too much with them. We felt bad, but they were insistent. But you guys...
If they have to be sent to any significant danger, I'll do what I can to fund better equipment for them myself.
It's all good. Like I said, at least a couple of them, they're willing to stay back and just help with healing and any kind of defensive magic that they have equipped. But so far, you guys got a pretty decent size, I guess you could call them an army. It's strange to call it that. You've never had one before. But I guess at this point, it's mostly just whenever you guys are ready to go deal with the bullshit that's gonna happen.
Yes, I'm sure it won't be easy retaking my home, but nothing could be more worthwhile.
Yeah. If there really is anything you guys still need from here, a lot of the shops are very much willing to give you guys discounts on some stuff. A couple people are even willing to give you some special items that they had kept, but it's up to you. You don't have to. If you guys like what you got, they're okay. But yeah, I will say though, for us, all the councilmen are mostly going to be staying here. We can't really be trying to risk our own danger, but
Of course, I wouldn't ask that of you.
yeah. But if anything were to happen, you do have us though. Just send us any kind of message to us and we'll try to get to you guys as soon as we can.
I really can't overstate my thanks for your support.
It's no problem. I mean, it's not really a fun thing to know that a city is gone, especially one that has such a rich history as Eltaron. A very interesting history. I've been recently actually reading about the city. A very interesting history.
Indeed.
Hopefully when you guys get it saved and can restore it, I know it will take a while, but whenever that may be, hopefully some of us can come down and visit.
That would be lovely.
Yes. But yeah, Ravine looks back at Will and looks straight back at you guys. Like I said, whenever you guys are ready, we'll call him.
Thank you.
It's no problem. Anything to help you guys.
She smiles.
Thanks. A lot.
So yeah,
If you ever want or need anything from us, please let me know.
you've already done so much for us. This is at least the most that we
no
can
problem.
do. Helping you
Well,
guys,
thank you.
yeah, helping you guys out with this situation is definitely how we can repay you.
I'm just happy that Oryx finally going to get what he deserves.
Thank you.
Of course.
But yeah, now you guys have your little. Well, suppose it's a pretty decent sized army. You guys are now actually able to head over to Eltron if you guys would like to, unless there's anything you guys want to tie up here or anything you guys need to do beforehand. A lot of it is mostly leaning towards the same kind of emotion of just, what was I saying? Ah, I forgot.
Last stops before traveling.
Yeah. But
Traveling.
Arts?
Hello?
You could hear a pin drop. Was my joke that bad?
oh, I thought
I
you.
didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
I said the word hearts. I guess I am quite far from my mic.
Oh, I thought you
I
said
thought you
thoughts.
said art.
I thought you
Like,
said
in
thoughts.
relation to the Mr. Honey stuff.
No, I said hearts.
I thought you said
In
thoughts.
response to
like
traveling.
thoughts.
The traveling hearts. Everyone was
Finally, the
like,
hearts
what
will be
did,
traveling.
what did she say? Finally, the hearts are traveling.
I hope we're traveling far fucking away from from Raven
Realist
Crest.
Jonathan Honey is in the bush. Like, we're gonna fucking leave and he's gonna be there. He's probably gonna get us on the way out, actually. Which is so funny to think about. This man,
Why, hello,
much
Octavia.
like
Oh my goodness.
Buzzer. Teehee.
You guys doing this and I'm just making shit since I was smart.
You're doing so well. I'm so proud of you. You're a fantastic TM.
You're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm mostly just having to make somebody real quick.
Oh, do you need help, Teehee?
Nope, I've already had her kind of just set in stone. I just actually had to make her.
Wonderful.
Where are you?
I'm so excited.
No, I'm so
No, I'm
sorry.
so sorry.
I fucking love that meme.
It's a good meme.
Hell
He
yeah.
goes, "Where are you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Burn out,
Cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight."
I need to turn off the sound for that. How do I turn that off? I don't need your. I don't
Traps
need.
him under a plastic cup, hitting him with a newspaper.
I don't need.
Lies, swatter.
I don't need people to know that I'm rolling dice.
We believe in you.
How the fuck do I turn it off?
Also, theoretically, you could just put it in the channel. We'll look away.
I'm damn near about to just. How the fuck? How do you?
We
How?
will, if you roll it, we will not see it. We will pretend we do not see it.
Oh no! It's just how the fuck do you actually turn off sound for D&D and Beyond? How the fuck do you do that? I've had this count for years.
Oh, so
I
are you in Chrome? If you click the tab,
No.
left click, and then you can click mute site.
Oh yeah, you can just turn off the sound
You
for
can
the
mute
tab
the tab.
itself.
What?
Same in Firefox.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very handy.
You see the little microphone button next to the top of the window?
Do I? Where?
Are you on Chrome
on the
or are you
tab.
on Firefox?
I am on Chrome.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is left click the tab itself. At the very top in your top bar. Left click the tab and then click mute site, and then you can mute that entire, so you never have to worry about sound.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool. How am I just now figuring this out?
Yeah. It's like, I think it's like 12 years old of a feature, but it's not one that they market well.
Ah,
Yeah, they never actually talk about it.
that's why.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to know. They need to hear their sounds at all time.
Well, did you know that there's like a built-in, so okay, if you, next to your like plugin button, if you have audio playing, you'll have like a little music player appear, and you can click it and alternate it. Like, there's a built-in like tab audio bay in Chrome that they just don't tell people is a thing.
Yeah.
You can change the volume of your audio and change what's playing and pause it, all without leaving the present tab you're in.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. I think this is the I spend time on the computer recreationally and at work mode talking.
Mm,
Yeah, I know quite a bit about Google Chrome. Because I know quite a bit about Google Drive. I've been using both pretty much daily for the last, 15 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I will not distract. I'm incredibly sorry.
No, you're all good. It's helping me because I'm having to just make something just real quick, just in case.
You're having to roll.
There we go. There we go. Perfect. I gotta take off my glasses. Right. Okay. So, like said, is there anything you guys would like to do, or do you guys want to get the little army that Sanctum has made for you and start going?
I mean, I'd say take the army and start going. However, that is to say, is
I
there
also have an
anything
elite
planned
guard.
in this area?
I also
Like,
have
if
an
we
elite
leave,
guard
will
for
we be
myself.
leaving anything important?
Here I would say no. It's more just if there's anything that you guys want.
Okay. I'm good carrying on. I mean, I'm excited for him to show up in this session if he does. No pressure, obviously. But I would like to let the story progress for the players as well.
Yeah. I don't have anything else in mind, so.
It's like she could easily spend 5 hours talking to Lola.
Yeah. But
She's so mad. She's like, what is she doing? And she's like, you don't have friends.
I love that. That was perfect.
How does it feel to be a meanie pants?
Exactly.
Crumbles to dust.
But okay.
Like melts into a pile like the Wicked Witch.
Goop.
It would literally be glitter and strawberry scented.
Oh my goodness. But okay. So you guys are wanting to head out, notifying Ravine and Will about that. They go grab everybody and you guys all start to head out. For the most part, most of the army is using carriages to help transport a lot of goods. So they have at least 2 wagons that have a lot of food, supplies, bedrolls, makeshift tent stuff, plenty of firewood, plenty of items to make a fire. Even if people have the bonfire thing, they're still gotta have a fire. They have some very strong horses with them as well, and I will say no, I would say some of
And the horse rat a cowgirl.
some of the people who are using fuck me, I could not remember how to say that word to save my life. The people who are guiding the horses and on the carriages, they have a person next to them with the map on how to get to Elteron.
right.
The coachman?
I think that's the word. They have the map that's going to take them to Elteron the safest route, and a lot of the people are choosing to just kind of walk side by side.
Cavalrymen? Said cavalrymen? Like horse soldiers?
I mean, they're just soldiers. I mean, they're kind of just walking next to the horses just cuz.
Oh, so they're not horse soldiers, they're just soldiers near horses. Okay.
Yeah. They just kind of want to walk
There.
close to them because they didn't really have enough carriages to actually also carry the soldiers.
Valid.
So, as you guys are making your way, there's like a lot of small talk among some of the soldiers. A lot of them are. Yes, but you can hear that some of them are having like conversations with each other, kind of asking like, well, what's this gonna be like, how's this fight gonna go. A couple people asking like, well, how long is it gonna take them to get there. And for you, Oric, you kind of would know that it took you a good while to get from at least where you landed back to like this reality. To get from where you landed to Theabus was a good while. It took you a bit. Because I would say it probably took. Because it took you about a week, roughly, to get to the one camp. Took you about 3 days to get up north to the one village. I would probably say this is going to take you at least a couple weeks, couple days-ish. Obviously, you have the help of the wagons carrying everything, and sometimes people. So there is that as well. So besides all of that, like I said, you guys are just making your way through. A couple times you guys stop to rest, to eat, to kind of take a break. You even walk past the caves that you guys had seen before. And they still look very nice. You even notice that the caves are starting to have flowers blooming around it. Some very nice, pretty, simple flowers. And as you guys are making your way and then slowly getting to nighttime, you guys make camp. Making camp is very easy, very simple. Not too much really happens. It is a struggle for some of the soldiers. You can very much hear some of them complaining because they're on dirt ground and not in their soft beds.
Icons.
Yeah, and you do hear a little bit of like arguments happening because of that. Like some saying you need to shut up because of the complaining. But like I said, the days go on very smoothly. The days almost even kind of go past without much of a hassle, actually. And I'm curious for you guys. Where are you guys mostly located? Are some of you closer to like the front, maybe in the middle, somewhere like that? Where are you guys currently at in this march?
I mean, I would think that the party would be leading the charge, but I don't know if that's just because Octavia is overeager.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would make sense if Oric was in front,
Okay.
or at least near the front.
Okay. Yeah. That
Yeah, she's curious enough. She'll be at the front, sure.
Okay. That's the case. You guys are slowly noticing that you guys are coming out of the forest area after on day 3 of traveling. Like I said, the previous days were very smooth. As you are clearing the edge, you notice a couple of feet ahead of you, there is a person just kind of chilling on a tree that has no leaves. And the big thing that kind of stands out is that they're wearing like really nice like chainmail. Like it's very pretty, at least from what you can see. You even see that they have like the shirt they're wearing is like looks really nice, very nice material. And
Ooh.
at least from the distance you're at, you can make out that they have like designs on this shirt as well. It's a bit far out to see what the design is, but you can notice it since it's like almost like two separate colors on the shirt. But they just kind of look like they're possibly asleep in the tree somehow.
Huh. She's going to gently knock the tree.
You just
Hello?
their head kind of lolls to the side a little bit, and they go, "What? Who? Is it morning? Is it afternoon?
It's midday.
Oh, it's midday. What? Oh, what? Huh? And they just shoot right out of the tree, damn near falling on their ass before these large spectral wings just kind of carry them up a little bit and then gently setting them onto the ground. And you see the wings just kind of folding in on them, and they just go, "Oh, fuck!" And she just looks over at you.
You all right?
No, I was supposed to be awake not too long ago. Shit, fuck. Real quick, Octavio. How tall are you again? can't-
She is 5'8", I believe.
Okay, this person is like eye level with you, but they're
Maybe a little shorter, actually.
okay. But this individual is kind of like almost eye level with you, but they have like this look of like they had just been startled, like a startled animal, and like their wings are just these brilliant like yellow white wings, and they're just like, yeah, I was supposed to be awake not too long ago. What? I over fucking slept again. Damn it. Oh my.
It's okay. Where were you supposed to be?
I wasn't supposed to be anywhere. I was supposed to keep on watch. That was my job. That's what I was supposed to be doing. And I fucking overslept.
Watching
again.
for what?
I was keeping an eye out for Eltron over there. I was supposed to keep watch for anything to happen there. I've been doing that for days now. And so far, it still looks fine from here. And they point at the direction of Eltron because you can see the fucking towers of the city. And even for you, Orc, it looks fine from that distance. Which is strange. The fact that the tallest buildings, the tallest towers, are still standing. It's weird.
Wouldn't have thought the criminals would concern themselves with appearances.
Hold up, you mean criminals and what? And before she even continues, she looks over at you and goes, "Well, I'll be damned as fuck. What the? You're one of the guards. What are you doing out here?"
I'm here partnered with the Sanctuary, making the first steps towards restoring Alteron to what it should be.
So what? You mean there should have been more? Like,
Oh, are you not aware of what happened?
I have not been aware of anything that has been happening. From what I can see from my post on my tree, and they literally gesture towards the tree that they had been sitting on, everything has been looking fine every single time I've stood watch here. I mean, besides for some of the points that I have not been here watching. But that's on me for having to take care of prophecies, I guess.
I see.
Prophecies.
Yeah. Wait, you guys are from Sanctuum? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that makes more sense on some things now. Oh. Oh, and look, and then you see the person looking directly at you, Octavian, goes, "Oh, you're the person. You are the person that
Oh,
freed the
goodness,
goddess."
I am.
Holy shit! I had been told by my father that you were free. Well, damn.
Uh,
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say.
It happens.
Oh, no worries.
Well,
But yes,
Yes.
in regards to Ultron, I regret to inform you that the royal family was overthrown 3 decades ago, and the city has been taken over by bandits.
oh, fucking hell. That's what that fucking prophecy fucking meant then. Why can't my father not be more clear? God, why am I related to him?
Hmm.
Ugh.
Who's your father?
Oh, the great god of prophecy himself, Nimsha. Oh my goodness. The greatest of them all. And they're literally just kind of being heavily sarcastic as they're waving their hands up. Yeah. I'm so lucky to be
Octavia,
this.
who does not understand, goes,
Oh, I'm so glad you're happy.
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Good to know.
it really sucks. Kinda, I guess you could put it. But yeah, I am lucky enough
That's
to believe.
sad.
Hmm?
You said, that's sad.
Yeah, because imagine, oh, here's all these prophecies, kids, figure them out. And they're so just, they don't make sense until they do. But afterwards. Oh, my goodness. I can't with this man. I really can't sometimes. But besides about him, you said Elteron fell?
Afraid so, yes.
Oh. Fuck. I was supposed to fucking protect it. I was supposed to be the one that was supposed to protect it. At least I think. Prophecy
You've
wasn't that
slept
clear.
for quite some time. Haven't.
Could you repeat that? Sorry.
But she said, you've slept for quite some time, haven't you?
Oh, no, I don't. I mean, I sleep like any normal person. I'm not like in a deep sleep. I just had been so preoccupied with other prophecies, other things happening. I mean, you guys kind of already helped with the one that I sent to Sanctum to deal with, which I'm shocked that they didn't do it themselves. That was part of the gist, unless maybe I was wrong. I don't know. Dealing with prophecies are not fun, if I'm being honest.
Tell me, what year is it?
I don't keep track of that. I just know it's been a while.
How much is apparent?
Yeah, I just stopped keeping track of things at this point. Unless I have to. I mean, so far, it's been 3 decades that Elteron fell. Jeez, it's been that long. And I miss that. I guess that's what happens when you got other prophecies that are also important as well. Well, that's fun knowing. That's really fun knowing. And you guys are going to go deal with it. And I see you have a really nice army. That's good.
Me too.
Indeed.
Huh.
I don't expect you to liberate the city on our first attempt, of course, but if we can just discern the current state of it, and
I mean, that is true. And as her voice kind of drifts, you see her eyes kind of glow from everything. It's like, oh yeah, it's not normal now. Where's the eyeballs? Not there. Because her eyes are now glowing. And she kind of is stumbling a little bit You even see her kind of grabbing a hold of the tree as her eyes, which were once looking at you guys, drifting more down to the grass. And then it's like, as soon as it happens, her eyes are back to normal. And she looks back over you guys and just goes, well, I think I got something. Bless you.
Thank you.
No problem. I am so sorry about that one. That does not happen often where I'm just given a vision like that. And she's kind of just thinking as she still is holding onto the tree, but her hand is just slowly drifting away from it. Well, I can tell you this. I think the fight might actually maybe go to our favor. At least from what I'm understanding of what I just got.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's so weird. Yeah, I was seeing like a lot of different things flashing in my eyes. Like meeting people, finding somebody, I don't even remember. I would have to see her to know if it was true. And then seeing most of Eltron and what it looks like. My goodness, that place does not look good at the moment. It's like most of the buildings
Expected not.
Yeah, it's like most of the small houses are like gone.
But this her you mentioned, do you remember anything about how she was dressed?
All I can really remember is like her brownish dark hair. She was carrying I'm trying to get it back. It was some kind of bow. Very intricate bow.
Huh.
I'm trying to remember it as best as I can. She had it pointed directly in front, so my only best guess is... Oh man, it's so hard to tell. These visions are not easy to interpret sometimes. The fact that I was able to get that much is helpful, though.
Does that description line up with what Oric remembers of the princess?
It was very vague. I mean, it could, since the princess did have kind of like brownish hair, and that in the building itself there was a very nice looking bow, but this person was not really able to get too much from the vision, from what it sounds like. But I will say you are leaning towards that it could be, but it's kind of like a not sure.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. Well. Right. Forgot. I'm so sorry. I did not introduce myself. You guys had startled me from my sleep. But I am Quincy. I don't know how obvious that could have been made. That's who I am. But yeah, I am the one that I guess you guys received the note for about that village, and luckily enough, you did whatever you had to do to free the goddess. But I mean, since Eltron is basically gone-ish, don't want to say maybe completely, I am very much willing to help you guys. I mean, wouldn't be the first time I stepped in to help with the situation, won't be my last. Unless I'm killed.
I would appreciate the assistance, yes.
Yeah. Especially since I feel like that last vision was just a little bit better. I feel like I'm getting better. But I guess we should just keep carrying on. I think I have everything I need. And she starts patting at herself and realizing, oh wait, I don't have something, and pulls out let me make sure I have her mace. As you see, you're just kind of strapping it to her side, kind of lazily, like she's not sure that's where it's supposed to go. But it kind of works. Well, I guess you guys know the way. I would trust that we'll get there hopefully soon.
Indeed.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
And the same to you.
Absolutely.
Yes. Glad to be part of something interesting for once. It's been too long.
This is my friend Auric, and this is my friend Elwyn.
It's nice to meet you both.
Pleasure to meet you.
Same.
A pleasure indeed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cat! What the hell? She took the opportunity. You sneaky cat. Fine, you can stay right here. But
You gotta kiss her. You gotta kiss her on her little forehead. She's a baby.
if I do that too much, she'll actually get down. Oh, wait, that's what I should do. But, yeah, now you have Quincy. Which I'll let you know since I'm trying to think. I feel like in the case of Octavia, you probably would know of Azimers. For Elwyn and
Yes.
Auric, that one I'm not sure. Would you guys know about Azimers?
I mean, would there have been Asthma guests in Elteron?
Yeah, there would have been. So, yeah.
Yeah, he would have at least seen them then.
Yeah. And what about Elwyn? Evelyn?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
You're all good. Would Elwyn have known about Azimers?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah. Realizing about the wings and everything, you guys now know that this Quincy is an Azimer, and now you have one on your side.
Oh yeah. Love it.
So yeah. I would assume you guys still keep traveling on. In doing so, like I said, the next couple of days kind of go very excuse me, very easy.
Sorry. By the way, me when the dissociation hits.
You're all good. You're all good.
Yep.
But yeah, the days kind of go by quickly. You go from a little bit more of like a hilly area where there's not a lot of trees to an area that is now a little bit more full of trees. You kind of lose sight of the tall towers of Elteron until you hit like a hill, and then you're able to see it. But you can still see it's still a while ways away from before you guys get there. On, I would say, the 7th day of traveling, you guys are back in the more wooded area, kind of following along a riverbank. that way you guys can find a safer route for the carriages and the horses to safely pass through. And just as you guys are doing that, I will ask, what are your guys' passive perception again?
Let me see.
It is a
10.
10?
13.
13?
Yep.
Okay. And Octavia?
My passive perception is 14.
Okay. So 10, 13, and 14. I will say you guys don't really notice too much at the moment. The forest feels very calm. There's really not a whole lot happening per se. For you, Octavia, you just get a slight feeling that there is somebody close by, but you really just can't tell why you feel that way. Like, you're not sure if maybe it's just...
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. You're not sure if, like, maybe it's because there is, or maybe it's just the fact that you guys have been out here so long, or what. But you just have that feeling. Okay, you have to get off my lap. Thank you. But as you guys still continue on with traveling, are you guys all like kind of close together? Like I would say.
I figure.
I think so.
Okay. Y'all hear the wisp sound, and without even really seeing it, just even for a split second, you just hear just something go right past your guys's like body, and following where that sound came from, you see an arrow in the ground, in the path that kind of in a sense blocked you for a second, making you guys stop.
Oric steps in front of the others and starts looking into the distance, trying to see where it came from.
Okay. If you want to give me a perception real quick.
Certainly. That is a 14.
Okay. With a 14, you... let me see. You notice where the arrow had come from, and you follow the kind of direction of it, and when you look in that area, you see a little bit of it shifting from the leaves above that area, and you even can see it, whoever it is, moving to a different spot on the trees, and you see that shifting as well.
Whoever's there, come out with your hands up.
For a moment, you don't hear anything, and even the movement from the trees have stopped. But then you just hear another, as another arrow just comes by you, but is aimed right at the, right back at the same spot of the previous arrow.
You'll regret that. And Oric is gonna run up to where those trees and bushes are and start looking around.
Okay. If you want to give me another perception check with advantage.
Alright. That is a 19.
Okay. With a 19, as you are looking in the spot of where this person was, You look down at the ground just to see if there is anything, but for the most part, you just see some like leaves and whatnot. But when you look up, you are face to face with this individual who has like this nice long hair that's in these very intricate braids. You see a mask that's covering up most of their face, minus their eyes. But you see their eyes is like stained with something that's black, that's like in a crying fashion. Like it's like they were crying and whatever was on their eyes like went down their face. And you see the air, like the bow in their one hand and their hand gripping the tree as they are now staring down at you.
Can Oric use Starlight Step to get up there and try and snatch the bow out of their hand?
Trying to think. What? How? Let me see how that works. You said it was
Starlight Step. You teleport to an unoccupied space within 30 feet.
Okay. Let's see.
To be clear, it's not a spell, it is a racial ability of Astral Elves.
Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, you can you can totally do that. You can actually go to the one of the branches that is like directly parallel to where this individual is, and if you want to try and make what would it be, like a strength check, and then I can do like something against it, correct?
Yeah, so I guess we could call this a grapple.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, alright, so I will roll athletics. That is a 5.
Okay, and then I just have to beat that with a... What would I have to do? Strength? I don't do a lot of crap.
That would be either athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Okay. Oh, crap. You said a 5?
Yeah.
You easily snatch that bow out of her hands, but it is a little bit of a little bit tough at the same time, because this individual is like holding on to it as well, but you're like just able to get it out of their hands. And you see them like kind of almost stumble out of the tree, but they kind of like dig their, like you can see like their hands has like nails. You see them dig their nails into some of the bark to hold themselves still.
Now, just what in the hell do you think you were doing?
They don't speak for a moment before you see their eyes go from like panic and like what you could almost think of like a wild animal to have, and just kind of softens before they go, Oric? Is that you?
Does their voice sound familiar?
Yes. You recognize this as the princess.
Princess?
Oric, oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I was not trying to hurt you. I just heard some footsteps.
Please, of course.
Oh my goodness,
I'm so grateful you're alive.
Yeah, I don't know how I managed to escape. I had to grab the bow. I had to grab everything that I could. I had to make it out as soon as I could. And you see her just kind of loosen her grip on like the bark and the tree that she was holding on to. And she just goes, how's home?
I'm afraid it's not well. It's been taken by bandits, but the sanctuary, they've helped. They've amassed an army to help retake it and restore it to what it should be.
Sanctum. The town.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I'm slightly, you see her kind of stumbling a little bit over her words. Let's just get out of this tree real quick. I feel like I'm gonna faint.
Of course, yes. Here, let me help you down.
You help her get out of the tree, and you see her just kind of like holding onto the tree for a little bit, and then she kind of just embraces who she is and has now once again kind of just composed herself as she kind of shakes herself a little bit, kind of getting herself not to be so stiff, and looks over at you, Oric, and then looks over at everybody else and goes, "Oh, you were definitely not lying about an army."
Yes, of course. Let me introduce you to my companions. These are Elwyn and Octavia.
Whoa!
It's nice to meet you.
Definitely is not feeling any feelings about everyone just constantly introducing, "Hi, this is Eluin."
She does her cute little
But
bow.
to be fair, she is in, like, elf
The
mode
state.
constantly, so that is Eluin.
Yeah. Oh, did I not? Sorry, I just realized I did not make something unless I did. Sorry. I am realizing that I know I did make something. Ah! Because the princess does have a name. Where is it? Sorry. Is it here? Did I put it here? No, I'm smart on that one. Didn't put it there. Maybe I put it here. Oh god, nope. Sorry.
No problem.
I just know I put it somewhere. Because I know I had names. Shit.
You got this.
It's gonna drive me mad. Oh, I found them. Ha ha. Yeah, I was smart in putting it in a good spot.
Yay.
Let me give this. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. There you go. And now you have that.
Nice.
I knew I had names for them. But right, back to D&D. Introducing. The princess looks over at both you, Octavia and Elwyn, and she does tries to do like her normal kind of bow that she would have done, but then realizes she's not in that kind of attire at the moment, and it kind of just wouldn't make a lot of sense for her to do that.
Eluin's gonna curtsy.
And she almost
Oh yeah.
almost like in like a motion of like wanting to do it back, she does her own curtsy that her family would have done. It is just I have like a lot of emotions at the moment. I am shocked to see all this. I can't even begin to form words of how I feel. But I am very happy that you guys are willing to fight for my home.
Of course. I'm so glad that you're alright, given what I heard of the rest of the royal family.
Yeah, I do know of Father. I heard his screams. It's what triggered me to run and not let them try to kill me. I don't know what happened to the others. They very well could be dead, or they could be alive. I really didn't want to stay around to figure that out.
Once Elteron is our own again, we'll be certain to hold some form of memorial for the king and for everyone we lost.
Yes. I just don't know what's going to happen, but obviously, I don't think it's the right time to really think about it.
Well, no, we can worry about that once we've already won.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm still very sorry for shooting those arrows at you guys. I just heard movement and thought it was some of those others from the city trying to find us. I know they've been trying to do that a couple times, but been able to scare them off a couple times.
Well, we'll just have to
Pardon? Sorry.
We'll just have to humble them then.
Yes, very much. I've been trying to get better with the weapons that I took. Obviously, I was never trained to be good with bows and arrows and swords and whatnot. But I think I've gotten myself pretty good. As she tries to take, what weapon did I give her? Let me take one look real quick. Let's see. I think I know what I gave her. It's D&D.
Always good to be able to defend yourself as a princess.
Very true. Sometimes we're not always taught, but gotta make use with.
And that simply won't do.
Yeah. But except I've been getting decently well as she tries to take her scimitar out of the holster and then realized that it's kind of caught and went, oh. Still getting used to that.
Oh.
Let me just, and she adjusts the part that got caught and ends up kind of ripping it a little bit. And she just goes, well, that's fine. And then takes it out. And it's a pretty scimitar. It's nothing too fancy, but it's pretty. But haven't had to use this too much, so she tries to gently put it back into the holter. Almost stabs herself on accident, but she gets it in.
If you'd like, I'd be more than happy to train you in the use of weapons when we have the opportunity.
Oh, magic.
That as well.
I think I should be okay. But thank you. I definitely would not mind getting a little bit more practice in with the scimitar. I know
Of course.
my brothers kind of wanted to learn a little bit too, and but it's all good. maybe, depending on how everything goes, maybe we can put in something into place for more people to learn how to use weapons. But I assume we're just heading back to Elteron. You guys were just following the riverbank?
That's the plan for now, yes.
Good. Yeah, because from what I can see, you guys don't have some carriages. I know I did see a bridge not too far from here. We can definitely take that one. It's one of those, like, just someone built the bridge just for people to cross over, I guess. I did pass that one. Granted, the riverbank kind of curves a little bit, so it's not going to be a direct line, so, but it's a bridge. Part of me is thinking if we get the chance, maybe have someone rebuild it to slightly falling apart. But that's later.
It'll be a Warby adventure.
Yeah. But I can take us to that bridge. If you would like.
Please do.
Yes.
Of course.
And
Thank you.
the princess takes you all to that bridge, and when you come across it, it's a cute little bridge. It's a little cobblestone bridge. It's nothing fancy. It definitely needs some love towards it, because there's definitely a couple areas where it's not 100% stable, but getting the carriages over it with the horses, it handles it with no issue. You don't even see anything like fall or anything like that. But yeah, as you guys keep carrying on, you guys make another stop to rest, and in doing so for this one, y'all are every section, every large group of people have their own little bonfire. Everybody's making some food, and I would assume you guys are all kind of sitting together with Quincy kind of close by, and the princess also sitting close by as well. As you guys are just kind of enjoying the night, you see Quincy kind of talking to the princess, kind of mentioning like, "Oh, hey, I actually had a vision about you. It's good that you're here," kind of thing. And you see the princess just kind of going, "Oh, cool. Not really too sure what happened," kind of thing. So now it's a little bit more of a calming scene that's going on. Very happy. Everybody's kind of more chill. Everybody's very much has gotten used to sleeping on the harsh ground at this point. You really don't hear any bickering either. You actually hear a lot more people just being joyful. They're enjoying each other's company. But let me think for just a second. Let's see. I will say, yeah, everything. I'll say the evening goes very nicely. Nothing horrible happens. Everything's pretty good. Even when you guys sleep, it's all good as well. And then, as everybody wakes up and gets everything all set together and starts heading back out onto the journey to Elteron, you guys, it's a couple, I'll say some days kind of still pass by. The days are still coming by and going quickly. Everybody's still in a very, very good mood. Morale is really strong at the moment. But on your 10th day out, you guys come across this house. And it's a very nice house. House. It's a very, like I said, very pretty house. As you guys start to like kind of go past it, you see this very strange thing outside. If you guys want to make me a perception check real quick, please.
Perception? Alright. 10.
11.
Octavia?
14.
14. That'd have been really funny if you had gotten a 12. Okay. With that, you guys looking at the person outside, the main thing that really catches your eye is that you don't notice regular skin. You notice
Oh.
metal on
Okay.
like on the arms that you can see, and even like the neck, and what you can almost see is like their head. They were kind of like wearing a cowboy hat per se. You see
Ooh.
just mostly metal. And like I said, as you're going just kind of still past the house, you see the person, quote unquote person, kind of turning around and looking directly at you guys with these like red eyes per se. Like they don't look like eyes, but you can only assume them to be eyes. And
Okay.
let me just get into. Oh, crap. There we go. You see in his one hand what are those fucking things called? Oh my goodness, I cannot. They're kind of used for like when back in the day how they used to like cut grass. I can't remember what they're called.
Sickle?
Yeah, sickle. Yeah. You see this old-fashioned ish sickle in this guy's hand. And you see him kind of like tilting his head to the side a little bit. And he starts to awkwardly make his way towards you guys. As he calls out in this very monotone voice. Who are you?
Just
Get cut.
we could ask the same of you.
I am. And he pauses. Oh, God damn it. That is. I hate when I press buttons I don't want to press. My name is Guy. I am Gardner? Yes. Gardner.
Pleasure to meet you.
He looks down at you as he
Alright.
hears your voice. Who? You?
Tavian Nair.
She said, Octavian and Nan. Sorry, my fucking mic is. She said, Octavian and Nan.
Octavia.
Mhm.
Interesting. And you? Looks directly at you, Elowen.
I'm Elowen. I'm a friend.
L-O-N.
Yes. That's right.
Interesting. And then looks up at you, Orc. And you must be friend?
Yes. Rourke, I'm here on behalf of Eltoron.
Eltoron. City. Elves. Yes. Master knows of Eltoron. She
Oh.
builds.
Is she here at the moment?
Yes. In house. Like inside?
That would be nice, yes.
Okay. Follow, please. And you see him kind of turning around awkwardly as he goes back up the hill, struggling a little bit. And you see his hands, these very strange hands, going up to the doorknob and twisting and then pushing.
What the fuck just happened?
Hello?
Accidentally reset my Discord.
Oh,
Oh!
you're all good?
That Guy Gardner, he seems like an automaton.
Does Octavia know about automatons?
Somewhat, I think.
Okay.
The pedant within me is screaming and crying to say the word automata.
But
It won.
but you see the door just swing open with ease, and you see his hand kind of stiffly go back into place with the sickle as he goes off to the side and looks over at you guys. May enter if wish. Be careful though. Others like me inside.
Well, thank you for the hospitality.
No problem. Must gardenin. Bye-bye. And then he turns and goes back to what he was doing. And you guys head inside?
Yep.
Okay. I would say for some of the others, they kind of see all this happening and they kind of just stay back, not sure what to do. And even Quincy is just like, you guys deal with that. That was strange. I have never seen that before, but have fun. And even the princess is like, I'm not going near that. And you guys enter inside this very, very cute little cottage. And all around, you see a couple of these also strange metal people, similar to Guy. But a lot of them seem to not be as stiff as him. A lot of them have more fluid motion in them. And at one of the, like, what you can assume to be a dining table, you see this person in a wheelchair with cloth that is covering her eyes. And you notice that she is also an elf. And before much can be said as you guys enter in, you hear another voice chime up. Oh, hello. Visitors are here. Guy must have let you in. And looking over, you see another very tall, very similar to Guy person. Like, yeah. But he is also wearing a similar hat, but different kinds of colors for his. And he seems to be wearing more like casual home attire. Nothing too structured for anything in particular. Just homey clothes. And he comes up to you guys and goes, "And who must you all be?"
Hello, I am Auric. I'm a royal guard of Elteron.
Ah, Elteron. We have built for Elteron. And the other two?
I'm Octavia.
Octavia.
Elowen.
Elowen.
Princess Elowen.
Princess. It is very nice to meet all three of you. Well, you can call me. And he thinks for a second as his head just looks up. You may call me Styx. I am what you could consider a protector, overseer, guardian, yes, of my master. And he makes a gesture towards the person who's sitting in the wheelchair. My master does not always expect company sometimes, but if need be, she is here. She is sadly not able to see, and she relies on her wheelchair, so don't expect her to be getting up. And you hear her voice speak. Styx, no funny business, please, about my eyesight or my lack of walking, please. I understand you like to joke, but do not joke about that. To which Styx goes, "That's not what you say back when no one's around. You like my jokes." To which you see her just kind of crack a smile. It's like, yes, but these are guests. I don't want them to think they can make the same jokes towards me. To which Styx replies, fair, I guess. But you guys are traveling, I assumed? That's what we could tell.
Indeed, we're en route to the city itself.
To the city?
Yes.
Has something happened? We have not heard any wind of... At least, I have not heard wind of anything happening.
Yes, I'm afraid that for 30 years now, the city has fallen and been taken by bandits.
Oh, that's very much not good. That's... And he kind of looks over at his master, to which, following his eyes, you actually do notice that her hands are curled and are turning slightly white. And she slightly moves her chair a little bit back, and slowly turns it towards your guys' direction. You mean to tell me the city that buys my machines is gone?
Afraid so, yes. But I do also have good news. The princess has been located, and she is alive and well.
Oh. Well, that is very much good news. That very much does not. Elturon has a lot of my own product there. The fact that they did not deploy some of them to handle this mess is what confuses me now. I have built.
I must admit, the details of the fall itself are still unclear to me. It could have been too much of an ambush for your tools to be deployed properly.
Even still, I have told some of those people exactly code words that you are supposed to use in case of things like this happening. It's not a simple case of I forgot to use the code word to deploy the machines to do my bidding. It's as simple as you look at them and you yell at them the code word, which I cannot say that right here, for if I do, all of them around me will do it. I have built these machines to do exactly what I need them to do, and not using them for their intended purposes defeats the purpose. That city. I can only assume they probably still have them. It'd be foolish to get rid of them. Not even
Most likely.
Not even including the cost of them. My goodness. Very expensive machinery. You do not want to damage them. Intentionally. I am very disappointed, to say the least. But if my machines are still there, they probably are deactivated. Would not be difficult to reactivate them.
Yes, I don't at all mean to insinuate anything negative about you or your artifice, but is there any chance at all that they could have been activated by the bandits, that they would have access to them?
No, I only told them to select people. Especially to the royal family themselves, in case of emergencies. But deactivating them is simple, as long as you know how to do it. And I'd be foolish enough to think that someone actually knows how. My blueprints have been staying in this very building for years now, ever since my accident. Can't let them. And just as she's about to say, out of my sight, she stops. And you do see her face kind of twist at the thought that she was about to say that. Out of my grasp. I was not going to say sight. Wait. I have the blueprints. And you see her kind of just tapping her hands on the table. I wonder. I wonder. Right. And you see her kind of just looking over in a direction, even though she's mostly looking at a wall. Because there's just a wall close to her. Oh, where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. I can hear you. I know you're moving. And as soon as she says that, you actually do see someone who is moving, who just now has stopped moving. And it's this very much more shorter being. And he just pipes up, Yeah, yes, Master? Stone, grab me the blueprints for my latest models of my machines, please. You know exactly where they are located. You are not dumb, you are not stupid, you know where they're located. I know you go through them. Do not disappoint me with finding them. And you see Stone just kind of start like walking away, and you just hear clunk, 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 clunk along the way. Wait, what? Oh. To which then the person that has been talking to you guys turns back to what she assumes to be your guys' direction. She's a little bit far off. Right. I'm very sorry. I'm very shocked that Styx did not introduce me. To which Styx goes, "Oh, right. I'm so sorry. This is my master. Her name is Luna. We call her master just formal sake. She is our inventor. She has created us to be here today. And she is the reason why there are a lot of us here today. She's been making our kind for many, many years. I think a couple decades at this point. It's hard to know.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes. She has a lot of blueprints about us, as she says. She even still keeps her very first one that she ever made. The one that you said only lasted a minute, correct? To which you hear Luna go, "Yeah, only lasted a minute. I improved, though. You guys now can last almost forever." To which Styx goes, "Yeah, we pretty much can't really die unless you either hit a certain part of us," and he chaps his chest where you just hear, like the sound of metal hitting metal. But it doesn't sound hollow. It sounds very like there's more stuff in his chest compartment. Because unless you hit directly here, or you know how to turn us off, that is the only way that we are going to not be working. But it takes a lot.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Good, because it is not fun to try and turn us back on. It's not like death, but it kinda is. It is, but it isn't. We're just temporarily shut down for a moment. It's happened before. Especially to...
Mind if strictly necessary.
Yeah. And just as Styx was about to continue, you just see Stone coming back with a boatload of rolled paper. He has like a good amount of them. And you actually see his arms like just kind of like extremely outstretched to kind of hold all the paper. Like it's weirdly like elongated, kind of outstretched. To which he sets it all down onto the desk in front of Luna. And she goes, "Thank you, Stone. I appreciate that. Styx, I need you to look for the one of the models that I had sent over to Elteron, please. I know it's going to take you a moment, but please do that. In the meantime, Leaf, I need you to make some tea for the folks. That way they have something to drink. They must have been traveling for a while, and I would like them to be satisfied with some tea, okay? And for you, Bread, make some food as well. Give them something nice and warm, but do what you can. I understand you're still working with only one hand at the moment. I'm sorry, I've not been able to get you to the factory." And you just see these two other machines go to work on making some food and some tea for you guys.
Yeah.
then yeah, I will say I think we could just end it right there if you guys would like to.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has
Sounds
been
like
an
a plan.
absolutely wonderful session.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
get you guys these real quick. These will be in characters.
Honey,
So
Oh, hell
since the
yeah.
recording's gone,
Nice.
holy shit,
hold on.
3,000.
Wait,
Hold on. I'm
Leanne,
not-
It's not done.
Yeah.
It's not over. Recording is not done.
Oh well. Sorry. Well, shit. We'll just have to cut that, I suppose. My bad. I'm sorry.
Nothing was really said, so it's okay.
Yeah,
me
it's
just-
alright.
Yeah, we were just kind of talking over you, but yeah. Let me do everything real quick. I'll be back.
Mhm.
So yeah, that is the end of the session for today. I'm so glad that we were able to at least record this. I'm sorry that this was not streamed for those who wanted to see this. Hopefully next session we're able to actually stream it. I don't know what was going on. I think the internet everywhere was just being weird, so but it's whatever. Hope to see you guys next session, and hopefully next session will be actually a little bit interesting, hopefully. Just not too sure, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.